Survival without food and water is a topic that has fascinated and concerned humans for centuries. While the human body is remarkably resilient, there are limits to how long it can survive without these essential elements. Understanding the effects of prolonged food and water deprivation is crucial for anyone who may find themselves in a survival situation, as well as for those who are simply curious about the capabilities of the human body. Survival without food. The human body can survive for an extended period of time without food, thanks to its ability to store energy in the form of fat and glycogen. However, the exact duration of survival without food varies from person to person and depends on a variety of factors, including age, sex, overall health, and body composition. On average, a person can survive without food for about 1 to 2 months. This estimate is based on the body's ability to rely on its energy stores and to break down muscle tissue for additional fuel. However, it's important to note that the body's ability to function and maintain vital organs diminishes rapidly as time without food goes on. Without proper nutrition, the body becomes increasingly vulnerable to a range of health complications, including organ failure, weakened immune system, and electrolyte imbalances. In addition to the physical effects of prolonged food deprivation, the psychological toll of hunger should not be underestimated. As the body enters a state of starvation, cognitive function becomes impaired, and mental health can deteriorate. The emotional and psychological strain of hunger can have profound effects on an individual's ability to cope with their circumstances. Survival without water. In contrast to survival without food, the human body's ability to survive without water is much more limited. Water is essential for virtually every bodily function, and dehydration can quickly lead to life-threatening complications. The exact duration of survival without water varies depending on environmental factors such as temperature and humidity, as well as individual factors like age and overall health. However, in general, a person can survive without water for about 3 to 5 days. After this time, the body's vital organs begin to fail, and death becomes increasingly likely. Dehydration sets off a cascade of physiological responses in the body. As water levels drop, blood volume decreases, leading to decreased blood pressure and reduced blood flow to vital organs. In an attempt to conserve water, the body reduces urine output and increases fluid reabsorption, resulting in concentrated urine and potential damage to the kidneys. Without adequate hydration, the body's ability to regulate temperature is compromised, leading to hypothermia and heat-related illnesses. The effects of dehydration are not only physical but also cognitive and emotional. As the brain becomes deprived of water, cognitive function declines, leading to confusion, disorientation, and impaired decision-making. Dehydration can also exacerbate feelings of anxiety and stress, further compounding the challenges of a survival situation. Practical considerations for survival. In any survival scenario, access to food and water is paramount. However, there are practical considerations that can help maximize the chances of survival in the absence of these essentials. First and foremost, it's crucial to prioritize water consumption. In a survival situation, finding a source of safe drinking water should be a top priority. Water can be obtained from natural sources such as rivers, lakes, and rainwater, but it must be properly purified or filtered to remove contaminants and pathogens. When it comes to food, the human body can survive for an extended period without it, but finding sustenance is still important for long-term survival. In a wilderness setting, knowledge of edible plants and the ability to hunt or fish can make a significant difference. In urban environments or disaster scenarios, non-perishable food items and emergency rations can provide essential nourishment until more sustainable food sources can be secured. While the human body is capable of remarkable feats of survival, it is not invincible. The limits of survival without food and water serve as a reminder of the importance of these essential elements for sustaining life. Understanding the physiological effects of prolonged deprivation can inform preparedness efforts for potential survival situations and foster a greater appreciation for the resilience of the human body. Whether faced with a wilderness emergency or simply curious about human physiology, knowledge of survival without food and water is a valuable asset in navigating the challenges of the natural world.